Hi guys, Marcus again from the Nerdemic show at OxCon, and I'm here with, would you like to introduce yourself?
So my name is Shipsey. I'm a professor of particle physics at Oxford. I was one of the people that helped to discover the Higgs particle in 2012, and I build cameras that give us a new way of looking at the universe, both up there and down beneath our feet as well.
That's really impressive. That's really cool. I've just been watching your talk that you just held here at OxCon, which was really interesting, by the way. It was all about physics and the science behind some of your favourite science fiction films. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the things you've talked about?
Yeah, sure. So I spent part of the talk talking about what we already know in science, because I think that what we already know is so remarkable, so spectacular, that it helps to tell people about this, and secondly, it then helps people understand what parts of the science fiction science are actually possible and what parts are impossible. So, for example, I talked about a new telescope that we're building at the moment that is going to be able to see more of the universe in just 3 nights than all previous telescopes built by mankind. So I'm hoping to build the camera for that, along with lots of other people. And it will come online in the early 2020s. And what this telescope can do is, by looking at the universe in this way, in such detail, we're able to make the first ever really, really detailed map of the universe, and then we make it every 3 nights. So we make a movie. So you've heard of Google Earth and Google Sky. This will be Google Universe. In fact, Google are part of the project. And so on Microsoft, primarily because Google are. And so, does that answer your first part of your question?
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Really, really cool. So what attracted you to OxCon as an event? What made you decide to come and give a talk here?
Well, it was a persuasive charm of the organisers. They said, hey, would you like to do this? And I couldn't think why I shouldn't. So I said, okay, I'd like to try. I mean, I've often given talks to both students and people that used to be at university, alumni of different types, and also general interest groups, so amateur science societies, amateur astronomy societies, that kind of thing. And that's always been fun. So this sounded really interesting, and also a very diverse and a different audience to the audience you find at the average scientific society or in a university. So I thought for that reason it would be great to just meet a new bunch of people and talk about this really exciting science.
Oh, that's great. And have you enjoyed it so far? What have you thought of the event?
Well, it's amazing because the people are very, very different. They're incredibly enthusiastic, incredibly passionate about science and about science fiction. And they're very interested in the relationship between those two. And so that's one of the things we explored in the talk. I called it Stranger Than Fiction, Portals to the Cosmos, and Star Trek to Star Wars. And I think if you ask the audience what they thought, they'll tell you that quite a lot of what they heard was so remarkable that they're wondering why that stuff isn't already in Star Wars and Star Trek. And the challenges of beaming people around and of discovering new universes, new civilizations, new life forms is easy compared to the kind of things we're trying to work on in science, real science today, in astronomy and in particle physics.
Well, thank you very much. And like I said, your talk was fascinating. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. Thank you for answering our questions.
Thank you.
Cheers.